Here we are, my KG3 students, after we finished playing the guessing game by labeling things around us, by guessing which animal we're thinking of, and places we like to go to with our parents or our friends. After talking about who we are, boys or girls, we spoke about our names, our favorite food, our favorite toys we like to play with. After discussing all these things, we drew down some of the pictures we would love to discuss later on with our friends. I want to tell you why we played this game and why we discussed all this. It's because of one reason, which is called nouns. Nouns. It is pronounced nouns. In English, we have something called nouns. We're gonna discuss it, and I'm gonna tell you what is it and how would we know it's a noun. I asked you this question in the class: what are you, a boy or a girl? And we played it as a game, and let's see why I asked you this question. Let's see. A noun, I asked you what you are, a boy or a girl, and we spoke about our names, because I want you to know that a noun is a name. Noun is a name of a person. Person. So it can be, let's see, us. Look at us in the class. It can be the girl, a girl. It can be your names, Aya, Jinan, Sidal. It can be the boys in the class. It can be, look at a boy, it can be a girl, it can be a teacher, a dad, a mom, a baby. We can have a lot of examples of persons, our friends, the taxi driver, the person we meet at the supermarket, the saleswoman or the salesman. All these persons are called nouns. So nouns is something that labels a person. It labels if it's a boy or a girl. It labels everyone we see around us. Okay, that is called a noun. And put it in our list. Put it on our finger. That is one, which is persons. Let's continue. Nouns can also be names of animals. It labels animals, not only persons. Anything that labels persons and animals are called nouns. Nouns. That's why we were talking about the animals we love, our favorite animals, because they are called nouns. And let's see, a little part of kinds of the animals. Sorry, let's do that again. It's giving Miss Mariam a hard time. Go. Go. All right, here we go. First, we have a horse. Some of you said you like the horse. A horse is a noun, okay? Because it's an animal. Elephant is a noun. It's labeling the kind of animal. Lion is a noun. A cat is a noun. A dog is a noun, just like when we said persons, the man, the woman, the dad, mom, baby, a boy, a girl, nouns, and animals too are nouns. All right, let's continue. We put that on our finger. Don't forget, now we have nouns of persons and nouns of animals. And now the third noun we have is nouns for places. Nouns are names of places. And that's why we were discussing, where would you like to go with your parents or with your friends? Where would you like to go? Maybe to have fun, to have your lunch, your dinner, maybe even if it's to school, to your house, to the park. Now let's see. Look at it. Here we have a supermarket. And I'm sure all of you would like to go to the supermarket to buy your stuff and do a shopping with your mom and your dad. A supermarket is a noun of a place. We have our houses. Our house is a noun because it's a place. It's where we go to. A restaurant. I'm sure all of you would like to go to McDonald's, KFC, places where you would have fun, have lunch, burgers, and junk food. All right. A park, a playground is also a noun because it's a place. It's where we go to play. All right, so it's also a noun because it's a place. Anywhere we go, that's a place. It's a noun. So let's put that as number 3 on our fingers. We have nouns of persons that labels us, a boy, a girl, mom and dad. We have nouns of animals, labeling the animals we see around us or animals we hear about in a story. Any name of animal is a noun. And the third one, nouns of places. So any labeled place we're talking about, if we're reading a story and you see a name of a place or anywhere you're going to, that is a place, it is a noun. Okay, so let's continue. And we have the fourth one is nouns are names of things. Things. And we were just discussing while playing our game labeling things around us about the things we see, which is, let's see, what are they? Look at this, spoon. A spoon is a thing and it's a noun because it is labeling a thing around us. A spoon. It's giving me a hard time again. Come on. Go back in. Come on, KG3 wants to see your pictures. Come on. Okay, it's not going through. Let's try one more time. Okay, so we said noun of things. Now we're back and we said we have the spoon, which is a thing. We have a scissors, it's a thing, so it's a noun. The table is a noun because it's a thing. All right, a thing, we all know a thing is something that cannot breathe, it cannot move. So this is a thing and it's a noun. Our toys that we play with is a noun. Boys, I know you like playing with a ball, and here it is, and it's a noun. The chair we sit on is also a noun. Anything we see around, which is, it can be our bottle, our bags, the crayons we use, the pencils, sharpeners, anything we find at home like the TV, anything we find around us is called a noun also. So let's go back and remember, we have 4 on our fingers, 4 fingers up. Let's start. The first one we said it's a noun of a person, which means labeling people, labeling us, a boy or a girl, our moms, our dads, grandmoms, our granddads, the babies, anyone we see around. When we label them, it's a noun. Even without just their labels, just being a person is a noun. Number 2, the nouns of animals. Any animal we see, animals are nouns, okay? And number 3, we said nouns of places. Wherever we go, the places we go are nouns. And the fourth one is the nouns of things. Anything we see around us, we play with, they are nouns. So in English, when we're reading a story, or we're gonna have a practice later on, we're gonna play on it whenever we see it. When I'll tell you a sentence, and whenever we hear a noun, we might do a certain action. Okay, so for us just to remember that nouns are persons, animals, places, and things. I have a last question for you, my students. Is this yummy cake that has chocolate over and that has the colorful sprinkles over it, do you think it is a noun? So let's think of it and answer the question later on. And thank you for listening to this slide, this topic. Thank you.